What's going on, Sumolings? Chris here from AppSumo, and today I am joined with Andrew of Fatcat Apps. For those of you who don't know, Fatcat Apps provides you with all the marketing tools and plugins you need to successfully grow your WordPress traffic and business. It's available on AppSumo right now, starting off at just $49. So we're going to be diving into it in just a minute. Two quick things from me before we get going. One, if you have any questions, you can drop those in the Q&A box below the video. We'll circle back to those towards the end. And number two, if you have to jump out early, we'll be sending out a replay later today so you can get caught up, see what you missed in all of that. But that's all for me. Andrew, thank you for joining us this morning, and you are welcome to get going with your walkthrough.
Awesome. So to start with a little bit of an overview of what we do. At Fatcat Apps, we make WordPress plugins, and our WordPress plugins are designed to be easy to use, easy to maintain, and lightweight. Like these days, there are a lot of plugins out there in the WordPress space that are, they got 1,000 features, they got all the bells and whistles, but kind of takes a degree to figure out how to use them, and they also slow down your site a lot, which is not good for conversions or SEO. So basically our plugins are designed to be so that anyone can use them, and so basically you can set them up and get them running in an afternoon. That being said, they're still powerful and professional enough to do the job for whatever you need them to do. So an overview of the WordPress plugins that we have in the Fatcat Apps plugin bundle. We have Pixelcat, which is an easy to use installer and customizer for the Facebook pixel. Opt-in Cat to let you build opt-in forms for your site. Easy pricing tables to build like pricing tables, comparison tables. QuizCat, which is made for like knowledge tests, BuzzFeed style, like viral personality quizzes. It's really good for growing engagement on your site. And the last one is Landing Page Cat, which is our super simple landing page builder. So I'll just take you through a bit of a run through of the back end of all of the plugins in the bundle, and just show you, an overview of how to set each one up. So we will start with Pixelcat. If you're not familiar with the Facebook pixel, it's a way to track and build audiences on Facebook based on the actions that your site visitors take. So, they view this one page, you can build an audience in Facebook based on the people that viewed that page or did whatever action you want. So it makes retargeting on Facebook like really powerful. Pixelcat is a way to add the Facebook pixel to your site, to whatever pages you want on your site, and to build events and track events, super simple without needing to actually make edits to the code yourself. So all you need to do to add the Facebook pixel to your site is just add your ID in here. And it also lets you add multiple Facebook pixels. So you can do that by just, clicking add new, add another pixel ID. Setting up your events is simple. You just got to click add new, and then you've got all your standard Facebook pixel events, as well as you can add custom events in here. There's a few options for how you want to trigger your event, whether you want it to trigger on a page visit, whether you want it to be when someone clicks on, say, a button or a link, or even if they just hover over a certain element on the page, you can set it up like that. If you're setting up your event to trigger on a page visit, you can set custom triggers such as time delay or scroll percent. Say you want it to trigger 30 seconds after they've been on the page and after they scroll halfway down the page. It's really simple to do that. And yeah, your events are all ready to go there. You can pause or resume the event as well. Super simple to do in the back end of Pixelcat. The other super powerful thing about Pixelcat is that it automatically integrates with WooCommerce and Easy Digital downloads. So these shopping events, you have with your e-commerce site, those are really powerful things to build Facebook audiences for. So if you got WooCommerce on your site, it'll automatically send events like add to cart, purchase, all this kind of thing through Pixelcat. So that's a really powerful thing you can do with Pixelcat. The next plugin we'll look at is Cat. So that's a way to build email opt-in forms on your site. Really simple, really quick, and they're lightweight as well. They're not gonna slow your page down. You can build static opt-ins like this. You can also build all kinds of opt-in forms like pop-ups, sidebar opt-ins, slide-ins, opt-in bars. You can build all of that with Cat. So it's designed so that you can just take a couple of minutes, put together an opt-in form, put it into your post, and it'll be ready to go. So you see the type of forms you can build here: pop-ups, static post boxes, sidebar widgets, opt-in bars, slide-ins, and there's a bunch of templates for each type of opt-in form. So all the design elements are super simple to customize. The colors are fully customizable. HTML editors for your headline field and description field. You'll set up your email marketing provider integration. That's really simple. You can add, you add the list you want your subscribers to be sent to, and depending on the email marketing provider, you can add tags, all this kind of thing to your subscribers as well. You've got simple settings like what you want to happen after someone subscribes. Just simple things like that. And when you get down to the bottom here, this is some of the more powerful things that you can do with Cat. One really cool thing is you can set up a two-step opt-in. So that'll generate a button that you insert into your post, and when someone clicks that button, it triggers the opt-in. Otherwise, you can just set up a traditional pop-up. Obviously, you can customize exactly when and where you want that to show up, as well as complex triggers like scroll percent. If you want them to view a number of pages before it shows up for them, if you want it to show up after they've been on the page a certain amount of time, you can do that. And also exit intent, you can do that with Cat. And that's a really powerful thing you can do. So I'll show you the two-step opt-in here. Just generates a button, click that, you've got your email form. So the next plugin we'll look at is Easy Pricing Tables. Now, like the name suggests, Easy Pricing Tables is an easy way to add a pricing table to your site. You don't need to know how to code at all. All you got to do is just put in your content in the plugin backend, and we'll generate a pricing table like this. You can have a regular kind of column pricing table like this, or a comparison table. We've got a few different templates you can choose from, and then you can edit those templates, to fit your color scheme or that kind of thing. So your content is super easy to put in here. You just add your columns, add your content, pricing, billing cycle, features. Super simple to add all that, and it'll generate the pricing table for you. Like you see here, we've got a bunch of templates that you can choose from, and they're all optimized to appear great in mobile as well as desktop. Easy Pricing Tables also integrates with WooCommerce and Stripe via WP Simple Pay plugin. So you can either put in all your details manually, or you can automatically pull your details from your WooCommerce products or your Stripe forms. So that's a really cool thing you can do with Easy Pricing Tables. You can also redirect the button, the call to action button here. You can redirect that to whatever you want, whether you want to link that to a landing page, whether you want to link it to a checkout page, to a PayPal payment link, whatever you want, you can add that there. One other cool thing that you can do with Easy Pricing Tables is you can add a toggle. So like in this example, for different currencies, it's also a common thing to do for like different billing cycles, like monthly versus yearly. And that's super simple to do in the post editor, whether you've got the block editor or the classic editor. It just takes a couple of minutes to set up your toggle. It's nothing complex you got to do there. Your pricing tables, like the design, the colors, the fonts are easy to set up in the plugin backend, and you can also customize the CSS if you want to. You've got little tweaks that you've got to make, you can customize your CSS in the back end as well. Next, we'll look at QuizCat, and QuizCat is one of our more powerful plugins. Really fun plugin. You can really easily build knowledge tests or viral personality quizzes. And that's really good for getting more engagement on your site, for generating leads, and for generating more social shares, which leads to more traffic for your site. Just an example of a quiz here. So it's a super simple quiz. They answer their questions. You can require them to add their email to get their results, and gives them a result at the end. So setting up the content is, again, you don't need to know any coding, nothing like that. It's all super simple editor in the back end. Set up your quiz description, add an image. Now you'll set up your results, like your different personalities for this case, or if it's a knowledge test, it'll be you have different score brackets. Say someone scores between 1 and 3 out of 10, they get this result. They score between 4 and 5 out of 10, they get another result. So you'll set up your result, a picture, description, and a really cool thing that you can do with QuizCat is if you're capturing leads, say you require them to add their email to get the result, you can send tags to your email provider depending on the result. So say they get 1 out of 10, you can send that tag to your email marketing provider. And it's a really cool thing to like segment and score your visitors. So after you set up your results, you'll set up your questions. Just set up your question, your answers, and when you're setting up a personality quiz like this, for each answer you'll choose one or more of your results that answer applies to, and then at the end of the quiz it'll tally up their answers and
Hey, Andrew, you still there?
hey, I'm here.
All right.
Perfect. All right, are we going? All right, so sorry about that. So yeah, your content for your quiz is super easy to set up in here, and then you've got some basic settings for how your quiz will show up. You've got a short code that you'll add to your post to add a quiz to your post or whatever page you want it to appear on. You can also use a Gutenberg block to add it into your post. More simple settings like you want to show the result straight away, or if you want to redirect each result to a URL, you can do that. Customize your appearance, your buttons here, your social sharing, set up your lead capture. It's all really quick to set up. All you need to know is your content. You need to know what your quiz is about, and it'll take you just a few minutes to set it up with QuizCat. So I'll just show you another example of a knowledge quiz we have here, a demo. Super quick for your visitors to take as well. And then they get an answer at the end. So that's something really fun that you can add to your WordPress site that gets you a whole lot more engagement, gets you more leads, more shares, and it's really good for your content. So last we'll look at Landing Page Cat, which is our plugin to build super simple landing pages. Now, like if you compare it to a page builder like Lead Pages or Elementor, it's not the same thing as these kind of page builders. It's not made for the same purpose as those ones are. It doesn't have 1,000 features. It doesn't have all the things you can do with a page builder like that. Instead, it's for when you need a super simple landing page, something you can get up and running in just 2 minutes, and it's clean and is not going to slow your site down at all. So it's perfect for like the example I did here, coming soon page if your site's not quite live yet, or it's also great for 404 pages, for welcome gate, or just like a super simple squeeze page with a call to action or an email opt-in. So the setup in the back end, first you'll set up your behavior, whether you want it to replace your home page on a specific URL, replace your 404 pages, or behave as a welcome gate. You can set it up here, and then you'll set up your call to action, whether you want an email opt-in, whether you want a button, or no call to action at all. Your design, you'll set up your background, whether you want a picture or a color, you set that up there. Your headline, your description, you've got an HTML editor, so you can do some more complex stuff as long as you can do it with HTML. You can do it with landing page cat, but basically it's designed to be something super simple. You just have a heading, you have a description, you have a call to action, and that's all you need to do. So say if you've got an email opt-in, you'll set up your email opt-in settings here and your button colors. Like I said, it's super simple. Last step is to set up your email provider integration. You can store your opt-ins locally on WordPress and export them if you want, or else you can use any of our supported email marketing providers. And there is, of course, custom CSS. If you want to do anything special with that, you can as well. But it's designed so you can generate something super simple like this that looks clean, that has a call to action, and you don't need to know any coding at all in order to do that. So that's the Fatcat Apps product bundle. We got 5 easy to use, lightweight plugins, and it covers a lot of what you need for your site in terms of marketing plugins. And like we have them all individually. A lot of people just get one or the other. The awesome thing about the product bundle is, a lot of people, they need one plugin at first, say Facebook Pixel or a pricing table. And then, in a couple of weeks, they realize they need a plugin for email opt-ins, or they need a quick and easy landing page. And if you got the plugin bundle, maybe you don't use all of them at first, but then once you need something else like an opt-in form or a pricing table for your site, you've already got it there. And it's super simple. Very little learning curve at all to our plugins, and they're clean and simple. So that's it. If you got any questions, I'll be happy to answer. If you want to take over, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for going through that. Let's see. I think we got a couple questions here. Let me pull some of them up. So is there the possibility to translate?
It's all the content you'll put in yourself. So we don't have any the default content won't be translated, but you can edit it all yourself. So if you want to put in content for any language, you can do so.
Okay, awesome. All right, Elizabeth is asking, does the opt-in page include hosting and subdomain name?
I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. Doesn't sound like something that that really applies to opt-in cat. It's a plugin for your WordPress site, so you have to have a WordPress site that's hosted and live in order to use the plugin to start with.
Got it. Okay. All right. And the last one I'm seeing is there a way to connect this to Klaviyo?
Klaviyo. At the moment, there is not an integration set up. You can integrate. If there's any email marketing provider that we don't have a proper integration for at the moment, you can integrate with an extra step by using Zapier. So all our plugins work with Zapier, so you can set up an integration there. If we get a lot of people asking for a Klaviyo integration, then we could definitely add one of those, in the near future.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And so I don't think maybe I missed it. Did you go over the what's included in this AppSumo deal on the AppSumo page?
I didn't. I can go over that now.
You could navigate over to that. And if anybody else wants to follow along, you can go over to appsumo.com/fatcat-app, or you can find it from the browse page. So I know we have 2 licenses available. You can get a single code or a double code. Andrew, are you able to pull that up on your end with the screen share?
Yep, I can do that. So basically, both plans will get you the plugins with the license available. So that'll be Elite, or I think they're either Elite or Agency license. So you get all the features of all of the plugins. You get them for life. We don't usually offer lifetime licenses. This is, you get lifetime license for all of our plugins. You get one code, you can install the plugins and activate your license for up to 3 websites. And then if you buy another code, you'll be able to get unlimited websites for all of your licenses.
Awesome. Great. Well, this was awesome. Thank you for joining us, Andrew and Sumo Links, who hopped on. We appreciate you coming along. Again, if you want to pick up Fatcat Apps, you can head over to AppSumo and check it out right here like we just saw. And if you have any questions, you can drop those on the AppSumo deal page if anything comes up after this webinar. Again, it's all backed by the AppSumo 60-day guarantee, so feel free to pick up a code plugged into your WordPress site, see what you can accomplish with all of this. And if you have any of those questions, let us know. And Andrew, do you have any last words you'd like to say to the Sumo Links before we pop off?
Yeah, just like Chris said, if you have any questions, check them on the AppSumo deal page, and I'll be happy to clear anything up, answer any questions you have. If there's anything you'd like to see added in the future, let us know as well. We're happy to hear any thoughts you have.
Awesome. Well, great. Thank you so much for bringing this deal to the AppSumo community, Andrew, and thank you for hopping on this morning to go through all of this.
Yeah, really happy to.
Awesome. Well, take care, Sumo Links. Thank you guys for joining. We'll be seeing you guys again soon.